RGG Studios has been on a roll lately. This year alone they have already released 2 banger titles, Like a Dragon Ishin and now the recently released Like a Dragon Gaiden. Infinite Wealth is also gonna release in around a month and a half, so that makes it 3 games in the span of 1 year. That's insane. But what's even more insane is the consistent quality of these games. Not that many game studios are this consistent with releasing quality titles. Even developers that are highly regarded in the industry and have an amazing track record with their quality also release a mediocre game every now and then. Capcom, for example, has been amazing post RE7, but arguably they fumbled the remake of RE3. When I finished Gaiden, I once again felt like I had just played one of the best video games in recent memory. And this is always the case with RGG games. I honestly would say that there is not a single bad Yakuza game. Even the weaker games like 3, 4 and 6, in my opinion, and spin-offs like Dead Souls are pretty good games, and I always enjoy my time with them. Alright, so what makes Gaiden so great? So, in case you didn't know, this game takes place between Yakuza 6 and Yakuza 7. At the end of 6, Kiryu faked his own death and disappeared since that was supposed to be his last game, but then he showed up in 7 and it got me confused. So this game is supposed to give you the explanation on why he's back again, and why he'll be back in Infinite Wealth too. Now, I won't go into story spoilers in this video because I want you to experience the story for yourself if you haven't. But I just want to say that I didn't expect them to do such a great job, quote-unquote, undoing what Yakuza 6 did. And it really got me thinking that maybe 6 was never supposed to be the actual last game, because it just felt so lackluster as a final. 6 was always my least favorite of the mainline series, but this game has actually made me respect 6 more than before. Oh, and one other thing before I move on, I just want to say that all of the boss fights in this game, all of them are like really good. Now, there isn't many of them, but all of them are great. And especially the final boss. Again, no spoilers, but it feels like a better version of the final boss of 5 from a story standpoint. Now, the combat of the game. So, you have 2 styles. There's Agent and Yakuza. The Yakuza style is just the Dragon Reborn style from 6 and Kiwami 2. And at first I was a bit disappointed since I really disliked that style. But I was very surprised when I realized that they have actually reworked the style a bit and they actually made it fun. The flow feels much better now. There's new charge attacks that launch enemies in the air, so you can juggle them just like in Lost Judgment. Some really cool heat actions make a return, like the Dragon King Essence from Yakuza 5. Then there's the Agent style that utilizes different gadgets like drones that will distract enemies, the Spider-Man gadget, explosive cigarettes, and even rocket shoes. This style to me feels like more of a crowd control tool / heat gain style, or that's at least how I played the game. This game is also really fun and unique, don't get me wrong, and you can use it to make some pretty awesome combos. I would say that the combat in Lost Judgment is still a bit better. That's where they peaked for sure, but this game is pretty close. I would say that this is the second best after Lost Judgment. Sub-stories are now much better organized in my opinion. All of them are available from a quest list in the Akame network, so you just pick one and the sub-story starts and it shows you where it is on the map. As for other side activities, the minigames are also a ton of fun. But of course the real deal in this game is the arena minigame. The arena has always been my favorite, but it has been completely absent from the series since 6. Now, if we don't count Ishin, since that's a remake, it's finally back now in Gaiden, and it's better than ever. You can have the classic one-on-one fights, but you can also build your own team, like in Clan Creator, and fight in bigger tournaments together. This is how Clan Creator should have been. But that's not the best part. The absolute best thing is that you can play as anyone you recruit to your team. For example, you can play as the Judgment characters like Kaito, Sugiura, and Higashi. There's DLC fighters like Majima, Sajima, and even Daigo for the first time. Now, I'll give them some critique since a lot of the movesets are a bit lacking. Sajima, for example, it feels like he doesn't even get like half of his kit from 4 and 5. As for Majima, I think this would have been a great opportunity to include his fighting styles from 0. There are videos on YouTube of Lost Judgment mods that add in Majima's entire kit from 0, and all his 4 styles look great on the Dragon engine. Hopefully this means that the arena will only improve in future titles. And that about wraps it up. So to reiterate and sum everything up, the story of the game is perfect, 10 out of 10 stuff. You are gonna love it. The combat of this game is near perfection. The side activities, near perfection as well. Honestly, the only complaint that I have of this game is that the game is really short. The game is so good, but there is not enough of it. But that is one of the symptoms of being a side game, I guess, but you know. But still, this is easily one of the best games I have played this year. I don't need to tell you to go and get it, because if you are a Yakuza fan, you are gonna get it anyway. And you probably already have, to be honest. I cannot wait for Infinite Wealth, and you can definitely expect a video of that when it comes out. I might also do a ranking video of the series as well after it's out, so look out for that one as well. It's been on my mind for a while now. I appreciate you for watching, and if you want to see more stuff like this in the future, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss an upload. With that being said, I'll see you on the next one, and please, go play Gaiden if you haven't already. Peace.